very good morning to everyone gathered here. What an amazing atmosphere, and we can see energetic and enthusiastic faces who have been awaiting this annual day.
Another new day has dawned, a day worthy to be praised, a day worthy to be enjoyed, and a day worthy to be cherished forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, we are heading towards a heart-racing thriller called Hill Rock Indian School. The 41st school day, a beautiful event with hearts full of gratitude.
On such a joyous occasion, I, Shlok,
and I, Anya of Class 4, extend to you a very warm welcome.
The chief guest of the day, Sister Melissa A.C., Principal, Mount Carmel Central School, Mangalore, is expected to join us any time from now.
Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, the chief guest of the day, Sister Melissa, Principal, Mount Carmel Central School, Mangalore, is being escorted to the dais by our beloved director, Professor Matthew C. Ninan, Managing Trustee of Priority One India Trust, Dr. Roy Philip, Deputy Director, Mrs. Lali A. Matthew, Principal, Dr. John Thomas, and other dignitaries. May I request all of you to rise and receive the dignitaries?
For everything you do, the best will follow you. Let's invoke the divine favor on all our proceedings through a prayer song.
Please remain standing. Today, 26 November, is our Constitution Day. Please permit me to read the preamble of the Constitution of India. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign socialist, secular democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution. Please be seated. Thank you.
A joyful heart sees and reads the world with a sense of happiness and graciousness. It is heartening to see a large number of parents, invited guests, students, well-wishers, and alumni on this momentous occasion. I now invite Ashirya Bhandarkar of Class 2 to spray the sweet aroma of happiness through her words of welcome.
Peace begins with a smile. Esteemed Director, Professor Matthew C. Nainan, Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, Sister Melissa A.C., Principal, Mount Carmel Central School, Mangalore, Managing Trustee of Priority 1 India, Dr. Roy Philip, beloved Deputy Director, Mrs. Lali A. Matthew, respected Principal, Dr. John Thomas, heads of sister institutions, members of the faculty and staff, invited guests, parents, and my dear friends. Greetings to all present here. I am extremely elated to welcome you all to this annual day celebrations. A beautiful appearance will last a few decades, but a beautiful personality will last a lifetime. On this day, I remember two beautiful personalities, late Dr. C.T. Abraham and late Mrs. Alice Abraham, who are the cornerstones of this hallowed institution. I feel proud to remember them on this beautiful occasion. Education is not a preparation for life. Education is life itself. Our beloved director, Professor Matthew C. Nainan, has dedicated his life for the noble cause of education. Sir, it is my pleasant duty to welcome you. I accord a heartwarming welcome to you, sir. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome our chief guest, Sister Melissa, who has consented to grace this special occasion. With a grateful and joyous heart, I extend a genial welcome to you, Sister. May I request Adya S. Devadiga of Class 2 to honor our chief guest with a bouquet. Thank you, sister. Thank you, Adya. We are delighted to have Dr. Roy Philip, Managing Trustee of Priority 1 India, with us today. Sir, on behalf of everyone present here, I offer an amiable welcome to you. I welcome our Deputy Director and Principal of Little Rock Kindergarten, Mrs. Lali A. Matthew, who always finds joy in spending time with children. Encouraging and supporting us, I extend a cordial welcome to you, Madam. Integrity, insight, and inclusiveness are the essential qualities of a leader. Our principal, Dr. John Thomas, is a leader who leads us from the front. A hearty welcome to you, sir. I welcome the members of the school managing committee and heads of our sister institutions. Your presence has added real charm to this function. Let me extend a joyful welcome to you all. Parents are the word for children. Today we have with us many of our parents who nurse lots of hopes for their children. It gives me great pleasure to welcome all the parents who are here to share our joy. My sincere welcome to our Vice Principals, Mrs. Julie Esther Lewis and Mr. Hari Krishna D, head teachers, members of the faculty and staff who work tirelessly to make our schooling enjoyable. Dear friends, your presence and participation is an integral part of this program. I extend a lovable welcome to you all. Once again, I, Ashirya Bandakar of Class 2, take this opportunity to welcome each and everyone present here. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashirya. That was ecstatic, wasn't it, Shlok?
Yes, I agree, Anya. Dr. Abdul Kalam said, "When learning is purposeful, creativity blossoms, thinking emanates, knowledge is fulfilled."
We are privileged to receive quality education at Little Rock. Our school trains us for life and helps us to build our future. Each day we spend in school is a day to cherish. Now, I call upon Tushar Vegas of Class 10 to share his unforgettable experiences of many fruitful years in the school.
Good morning. Honored dignitaries on the dais, invited guests, faculty and staff of Little Rock, parents and my dear friends. I did not go to school just for academics. I wanted to share ideas, to be around people who are passionate about learning, said Emma Watson. I, Tushar Vegas of Class 10, have been studying in this school for the past 13 years. And this is the logical mindset about education the school has helped me build up. Today, on this school day program, I feel extremely thankful for this opportunity given to me to pay a tribute to my school and express my gratitude. Looking back at my journey in the school, I can recollect numerous incidents and memories that make me cherish my school life and childhood. On the first day of my first grade, I remember bringing lunch from home but not knowing where to eat it, as most of the students were heading towards the mess. I went with others but sat somewhere away, confused, because I knew that I had brought food from home. But I never felt insecure, because I knew that someone would surely come to help me. This is the speciality of Little Rock. One feels very secure here. So as I predicted, a teacher approached me within a minute or two and led me all the way towards the room where all those who brought lunch from home were supposed to sit. I knew that even if I didn't listen to the teacher's instructions, there would be someone to take care of me. When I was much younger, I loved strolling on the ground and the vast corridors, climbing up and down the stairs in the absence of teachers. In the 7th grade, I found myself absorbed into the library, which was a treasure trove for me. The large number of books of various genres and the peaceful silence is very enchanting for any avid reader. The computer labs, equipped with excellent computers, high-speed internet and projectors, are considered a luxury for a rural school. I will never forget the tireless service offered by the ancillary staff, whom we lovingly call aunties. They always cleared the mess we created and have served us like our mothers by helping us out in whichever way they could. A unique feature of our school is that everyone is given a chance in one way or the other. Many people find themselves stuck in stage fear in their early years. But as they advance by taking opportunities, they soon unlock their potential. From childhood, it has been my nature to accept whatever responsibility given or task to manage, whether I like it or not. I am pleased to say that in my school life, I had been given many opportunities in management and leadership. To be frank, I didn't like them sometimes. But what kept me going on to take up more opportunities again were my teachers, who believed that I had the capability. Now, I find myself really good at management and leadership. I realized that I could manage things in a better way each time I was given a task. But much more than that, I have learned the art of time and stress management, which is very crucial in this fast-moving world. I am proud to say that my school has always encouraged literary and cultural activities, sports competitions, along with our studies. We were taught to be disciplined in all matters right from kindergarten. Many of us didn't like it when the teachers corrected us and taught us moral values. But now, we have realized how it has molded us into respectable citizens in the society. The school has opened numerous doors for us to explore and discover our potential. It has made sure that every student gets involved in one or the other activity. The vast social atmosphere boosts our confidence and communication skills. The quality education provided here has helped to bring out the best in me and my forerunners to reach great heights in life. The student-teacher interaction and out-of-the-box discussions helped us in getting complete understanding of the concepts. Much of the learning can take place right in the class itself, as we are provided sufficient time to digest what is taught. I love the recaps done after classes so that I can glean information even if I didn't listen to anything. Looking back, I can clearly say Little Rock has played multiple roles in the making of me. Before I conclude, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the founders of Little Rock Indian School, late Dr. C.T. Abraham and late Mrs. Alice Abraham, whose vision and passion has made Little Rock possible. Allow me to express my sincere thanks to our beloved director, Professor Matthew C. Nainan, and Deputy Director, Mrs. Lali A. Matthew, who have devoted all their time and energy for the betterment of each and every stakeholder of the school. Let me thank our loving principal, Dr. John Thomas, and his team for supporting, guiding, and shaping us into law-abiding, honorable, and virtuous citizens of this world. Dear Little Rock, wherever we are, we will carry the values, wisdom, and attributes we have imbibed from you. Long live Little Rock. Thank you.
Thank you, Tushar, for your heartwarming tribute. I hope that these pleasant memories and enriching experiences will inspire you and help you in your future endeavors.
Little Rock has sprung to the height of quality education. We don't believe only in studying. We believe in participative learning. We believe in exploring. And we believe in creativity and innovation. May I request our principal, Dr. John Thomas, to present the annual report. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Our beloved Director, Professor Matthew C. Nainan, distinguished Chief Guest of the Day, Sister Melissa, Managing Trustee of Priority One India, Dr. Roy Philip, Heads of our sister institutions, Deputy Director, Mrs. Lali A. Matthew, Trustees, School Managing Committee members, invitees, parents, members of the faculty and staff, and dear students. I consider it a great privilege to present the annual report of Little Rock Indian School for the academic year 2022-23. This year has also been very fruitful. After 2 years of irregularities caused by the pandemic, we could begin our academic year in the first week of June itself. Hitherto, it has been fine and our calendar moves on as planned. Little Rock Indian School has successfully completed its journey into excellence for 41 years. By the grace of the Almighty and the blessings of our predecessors, I am happy to state that we are progressing in consonance with time. We have been able to translate our vision and mission into action. Our atmosphere is conducive for the intellectual, physical, and mental growth of our students. Our teachers take special care of each of our children, and we reaffirm the sobrick school is for children. Before I begin to unfold the legacy of Little Rock, let's bow our heads in reverence and gratitude to our beloved founders, Dr. C.T. Abraham and Mrs. Alice Abraham. Let's remember these great souls with gratitude for providing us with such a great institution. Let's sincerely vow to spread the fragrance of universal love and brotherhood that our founders upheld in their lives. Awards and recognitions. Our director, Professor Mathisi Nainen, was bestowed Lifetime Achievement by the Abhigna Wisdom Education Group, Mangalore. This award was for outstanding individuals in the field of education, was presented to our director on this year's Teachers' Day. The Intelligent Mind Trust Awards. IMT is a non-profit trust committed to reinforce quality education for school children. This year, IMT, in collaboration with the government of Mauritius, organized its Educational Excellence Award ceremony in Mauritius. Little Rock was selected for 4 awards in different categories. Our director, Professor Mathisi Nainen, Educationist of the Year. Deputy Director, Mrs. Lali Abraham Matthew, Excellent Innovator. Mrs. Julie Esther Lewis, Vice Principal, Teacher Empowerment. And Mrs. Shaila Michael Furtado, Head Teacher, Women Empowerment. Our team, led by the Director, received the awards in Mauritius in the first week of October from the President of Mauritius. Employees Provident Fund Organization Certificate of Appreciation. As part of the 70th Foundation Day celebrations, we are recognized for the best performance and practices by EPFO. Our director received the certificate and award in a solemn function in Udupi on 2nd November 2022. Education World Ranking. This year also we are ranked first in Udupi and 4th in Karnataka under Dekam boarding school category. Students, faculty and staff. We have 3,830 students all on roll now, of which 1,879 are girls and 1,951 are boys. We have 164 dedicated teachers and 96 non-teaching staff. We maintain a teacher-student ratio of 1:23. CBSE exams. We presented the 30th batch of class 10 students and the 28th batch of class 12 in March 2022. I am proud to announce that, as always, this year too, we have 100% pass in both the sessions. I take this opportunity to congratulate our students, teachers, and parents on this spectacular achievement. Please follow the screen for details. Shivani Karanth scored the highest percentage of 98.4. 33 students scored A1 in all subjects in class 10. Class 12, Rakshit G. Maya scored the highest percentage of 99.2 in biology, and Dharuni R. Acharya scored the highest percentage of 97.2 in computer science. 6 students scored A1 in all subjects. important programs. We started our new academic year with a faculty enrichment program by Professor Sunny Tharappan on 26th and 27th May 2022. Our director, Professor Matthew C. Nanan, conducted an orientation program for the teachers of Little Rock on 30th May. On the same day, he conducted an awareness program for the drivers and conductors of Little Rock Indian School. Our teacher, Ms. Sapna, and teacher, Ms. Madhumita and Singer, visited Japan in the second week of July. The objective of the visit was to know about the Japanese education system, technology advancement in the field of education, and study of Japanese culture. Founders' Day was celebrated in all the sections. Mr. George Joseph, Dr. Koshi Abraham, Mr. Shaji Matthew Chako, and Professor Johnson Jacob addressed the gathering in different sections. A special Teachers' Day program was organized for the faculty of the campus institutions. Dr. Ram Narayan delivered a very meaningful and befitting message on the occasion. The list is quite long. The rest of the activities will surely appear in the yearbook. Birthday Fund. Our birthday fund is a source of blessing to many people. This year, we have already given away 4,75,935 rupees to our benefactors. We also give free uniform to children of 3 neighboring schools. This year also, we have provided school uniforms to around 238 children costing 1,25,935 rupees. Library facilities. As you know, we have 4 libraries here, and we have a combined stock of 47,227 books costing 64,69,887 rupees. This year we have added 241 books costing 49,767 rupees. Scholarships and concessions. Responding to our social conscience, we have been offering scholarships and fee concession to our students from financially handicapped families and the children of our staff. This year's details, please follow the screen. And the total is 43,86,963 rupees. New endowment. The following new endowment has been initiated this year. The Dr. T. Thomas Memorial Endowment worth 50,000 rupees. Current year's investments. This year too, like the previous years, our major investment was on adding buses to our fleet. We added 4 buses. Please follow the screen for the rest. The total is 3,7,65,884 rupees. Parent-teacher interface. We had our parent-teacher interaction during June and July in 3 sessions. Dr. P.V. Bandhari addressed parents of classes 1 to 4 students. Dr. Elizabeth Daniel addressed parents of classes 5 to 8 students. And Dr. Ali Khwaja addressed parents of classes 9 to 12 students. As many as 2,760 parents attended the meetings. Notable achievements. As you are aware, we give a lot of importance to co-curricular and extracurricular activities. Our students participate in several such competitions, inter-school, interstate, and even national level competitions, and they have won many prizes. And after 2 years of gap, our association IX also started conducting competitions, and our children are participating. Now, all the details will surely appear in the yearbook. Alumni achievers. The latest achievement is added here. Dr. Adish B. Shetty has achieved a rare feat of securing the first rank in national eligibility cum entrance test super speciality conducted by the National Board of Examination in Medical Sciences held in September 2022. Adish studied in Little Rock Indian School from class 4 to 12, that is from 2004 to 2013. He completed his MBBS from KMC Manipal and MS in General Surgery from Mangalore Medical College and Research Institute. Adish is the elder son of surgeon Dr. Balakrishna Shetty of Chinmay Hospital, Kundapur, and Sunita Shetty, and brother of Dr. Nitin B. Shetty, another alumnus of Little Rock Indian School. Conclusion. Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, before I conclude the report, I humbly acknowledge the encouragement and positive energy that is given by everyone here. I take this opportunity to thank the school managing committee, especially the director, Professor Marty C. Nainen, and the deputy director, Mrs. Lali M. Matthew. I also extend my gratitude to the vice principals, Mrs. Julia Sir Louis and Mr. Hari Krishna D. Our head teachers, faculty, staff, students, parents, benefactors, and resource persons for striving earnestly in taking Little Rock to greater heights. I sincerely thank the Almighty for giving me yet another opportunity to present the annual report of this prestigious school. Thank you, everyone, from the bottom of my heart. I have one more responsibility, that is to introduce our chief guest. Sister Melissa is an educator with over 25 years of experience in the field of education and educational leadership. Sister Melissa is a native of Udupi. She had her schooling at St. Cecily High School, Udupi. She was graduated from St. Agnes College, Mangalore, and did her B.Ed from St. Anne's College of Education, Mangalore. She also has completed her MA in English from KSOU, Mysore. Sister Melissa joined the Apostolic Carmel Congregation of Sisters in 1986 and is a full-fledged sister in the congregation ever since. She is also a member of the administrative team of the Apostolic Carmel, Karnataka province. She started her academic career as a graduate assistant in mathematics and science, and presently she is the principal of Mount Carmel Central School, Mangalore. She is a gifted singer and a talented musician, apart from being a passionate teacher and a compassionate leader. With much love, respect, and gratitude, I now invite Sister Melissa to address the gathering.
Good morning to all of you. I deem it my privilege to be with you this morning for the annual day celebration of grade 1 to 4. Respected Professor Nainen Sir, Director, Madam Lali, members of the Managing Trustee, Principal Dr. John, teachers, parents and children. From the report I listened to so far, I feel that LRIS is an esteemed institution, and we have witnessed to it by the awards they have received during this academic year and in the past years. Dear parents, if you ask me what comes to mind when I think of the word rocks, I would say that rocks are symbols of endurance and adaptability. And if you think about it, this is most true for the little rocks, such as pebbles, which we love much. We touch, feel, and collect. These little rocks that are valued so much by us have been formed by the nature's different forces, and yet these little rocks stand so beautifully strong. We can always take inspiration from nature, even from these little rocks then, isn't it? We want to be, and we want our little children to be competent, confident, and compassionate, of course. But more so in today's times, we need to help them become enduring and adaptable to change. Little Rock Indian School has stood like a firm rock for many others to build strong institutions, and Mount Carmel Central School has been one. While I express my gratitude to Professor Nainan sir on this public platform for all the guidance given to us when we started our institution, I ask the Almighty to bless this institution and the management to extend its help to many more. Annual Day celebration forms an integral part of learning. It is an occasion of celebration, felicitation, and festivity where the students present their performances with confidence. It is fun-filled learning where children develop their abilities that are potent in every child, which attracts their creativity, fosters a spirit of teamwork, and develops a feeling of responsibility in the young minds at the initial stages of education. Just like the flu shot and COVID-19 booster, celebrations are required to ramp up the changing immunity in the learning process, and the blossoming of the grassroots talents and annual day celebration provides ample opportunities for this. Indeed, it's a pleasure to witness this morning the performance of the children on the stage, definitely with confidence and awareness. It's not only on days like this, but also in the ordinary day-to-day events of life, we see them seeking the recognition and appreciation. I would like to talk about what I feel is most important for primary level education. Dear teachers and parents, this is for all of us. Today, there is so much that we try to put in towards educating children, be it educational technology, robotics, action research, remedial teaching, life skills, etc. All this, of course, is much needed. And I'm sure we are putting our best efforts towards this. What I feel you as parents and we as teachers need to think about is my child enjoying her learning? Is my child having fun in his or her education? Is my child happy to learn something new, do something more, try something different? Please take a few seconds to reflect over this along with me. Dear parents and teachers, we are so busy preparing our children to be great adults tomorrow that we often forget to allow them to be great children today. Childhood is a unique, beautiful, and meaningful phase of life in itself. A phase of love, laughter, curiosity, mistakes, humor, and through all this, a phase of joy. Our little children spend almost 7 to 8 hours of their 14 to 15 working hours in this education process, school, then maybe tuitions or studies at home. It is terrible if we don't make this education, this learning time enjoyable for them. So, let us try to innovate, experiment, involve, engage, and have more expression in this learning time. It will definitely make these 7 to 8 hours easier, more joyful, and more meaningful to our children. Dear parents, when children get enough attention, when they get enough appreciation for all their positives, when every little improvement of theirs is recognized and encouraged, when there is enough quality time and communication between parents and children, you will notice the behavioral change you desire in your children. For within each child, there is a tender heart. Finally, the best gift, my dear parents, we can give to our children is creating self-belief in them. We could see the young MCs comparing with so much of self-belief, confidence, and Little Rock has trained the students towards this. Let us allow them to ask questions and encourage children to make their own choices, starting with smaller ones. Encourage them to do simple things on their own. Allow them to make mistakes. That's the only way they will learn and grow. I conclude by asking you to do something every day. Every morning, let's tell ourselves this. Let's talk to our children a little more today. Let's listen to them much more today. And let's love them most of all today. My heartfelt thanks to Professor Nainan sir for inviting me to this celebration and the entire LRS family for the opportunity. Greetings of the day to all of you. May God bless all of us.
Thank you, sister. We feel empowered and encouraged by your inspiring message. We shall strive our best to make it our own and live it.
Great leaders create many leaders. Our director, Professor Matthew C. our director, Professor Matthew C. Nainen, to address the gathering.
Good morning to all of you. First of all, I wish to thank Sister Melissa for traveling all the way from Mangalore and bringing to us all such a powerful message. I always wanted her to come and address our parents and teachers on a school day. I tried on a few occasions earlier, but somehow the dates didn't match her convenience. But I persisted, and this year we succeeded. You now understand why I wanted her to come. For such a powerful message to come, it needs a tremendous amount of experience and a lot of thinking and a lot of feeling and a lot of experience. That's what you have seen in her message. We always prefer principals of schools to come and address our school days and such programs because they have something worthwhile. They have an experience to share. Because in her I have seen a principal with a difference. She has been a principal for a long time now. She has built up that school from scratch, and I have seen how passionately involved, how fully committed she was in building up the Mount Carmel school. Within a short time, no doubt, it's one of the most sought after schools in Mangalore today. And I wish to thank and congratulate Sister Melissa on this remarkable achievement. She has rightly addressed the parents of classes 1 to 4 children. She has done that with a lot of thinking. In fact, I also wanted to tell you about this, that you as children of parents of smaller children, classes 1 to 4 children, this is the most enjoyable time of your parenthood. Once your children grow older, reach 5 to 8, that's going to be a tougher time for you. This is the most enjoyable time of your parenthood. Please understand this. I say this with some sort of envy. I am envious of you because you have such children still with you. We don't have our children with us. Now we look back with longing. Now we wonder whether we really understood the value of that period. I must confess that we did not really value that stage of our children's childhood. Perhaps we were younger parents and we did not have time for them, which Sister emphasized. Give them a little more time, listen to them a little more, and so on and so forth. Now when your children are very eager to come and talk to you about school and their experiences, do you lend them your ear? Or do you tell them, I'm busy, let's talk about it in the evening? I'm sure in many cases when your children come running towards you and say, Mama or Dada, you know what has happened in the school, do you listen patiently to them? Or do you say that let's listen to all of this during dinner time, which never happens? But they will grow up. After some time, when they grow up, you will ask them, and you want to know something about what happened in the school, and you ask them, what happened in the school? And then their answer will be, what happened in the school? What do you want to know? Many things happen in our school. What do you want to know? This will be the question they will pose back to you. Now is the time when they want to talk and you must listen. If you do not listen, a time will come, you want to listen, but they won't be prepared to talk. Remember this. This is how times change. That's why I said, I am envious of you. I am not jealous of you. Please understand that there is a difference between envy and jealousy. Envy is admiring someone, looking at someone with an amount of admiration, and to be like them, that is envy. But jealousy is a negative feeling. Jealousy is what you feel when someone enjoys something which you do not, and therefore you do not tolerate that person. You hate that person. That is jealousy. So envy is a positive thing, but jealousy is a negative thing. I am not jealous of you, please note. I am only envious of you. Your example is the best thing that you can give your children. You must walk the talk. When you tell them to read, you must also be reading. You will always tell your children to read and read, but they must see you also read. Do you do it? You tell your children to stop using the mobile. Don't waste your time on the mobile. But I have heard children saying that my parents have no time because all the time they are on the mobile. How many of us parents can very, very justifiably tell our children that it is not right to waste time on the mobile phone? Mobile phone is a good instrument. It's a good, no doubt, a wonderful technology. But it is not helpful to waste time on this instrument. But for that we must show the first example. It was already mentioned here that Little Rock has crossed 40 years. This has been a landmark. 40 years. Some of us had the good fortune to witness this right from the very conception of this idea towards this moment. And I must thank God that this was made possible. This was not possible even the wildest of our dreams. When the school was started in this remote place, many people wondered whether we had something wrong with our senses. They wondered how a school like this would survive in a remote place like this. But things have proved themselves. Today we know what has happened. So many people are responsible for this. Our parents, particularly our first generation parents, they have been solidly with us during that time when we had nothing to show. In terms of infrastructure, in terms of achievements, we had nothing like a record to show. Except that I was a teacher here. I started my career as a teacher here 50 years ago. I am sure you are counting my age now. It is exactly 50 years now. I have been a teacher for 50 years. I know amongst the ones clapping there are some of my own students. Actually, our school's reputation rested on my early teaching career. And I have heard many of my students telling about me, through other people of course, how they have been my student. Even today, I know many of my old students, many old students. I met one just the other day when I went to a public place. He came and met me. He was my student, he said, in 1985. So that means around 35 years ago, something like that. Wherever I go, I come across old students. Now we have the second and the third generation of students. Now 2 of our teachers have gone to Singapore. They landed this morning. And we wondered who are there in Singapore. Then I had one reference of an old student. Without waiting for a second, I sent him a message about a month ago saying that 2 of our teachers are coming to Singapore. Would you be able to help them? It's an educational event, but that official event is only for 3 days, and they wouldn't be able to see much of Singapore during the 3 days. So I wanted them to spend at least 2-3 days more, and somebody has to take them round. So I contacted one of our old students, whose mother also was my student. And he immediately responded saying that he will take care of everything. He is a pilot. He is a pilot himself and he was to receive them today. But suddenly his roster changed and he had to fly to Sydney. But he will be back tomorrow to take care of them. And he and his sister both are in Singapore and they will take care of them. Our old students everywhere, in any part of the globe, you go to any part of the globe, you will find a student of Little Rock. That's what it is today. This is our richest treasure. We have no other treasure. I said about 50 years of teaching, I don't have even a pension because I left the aided institution and has come to a private institution. Don't ask me why, how, and so on. But I am not eligible for a pension. But I want to make sure that our teachers do not have such a situation. That's why we introduced gratuity in our institution, so that when they retire, even if they don't get a good pension from the Provident Fund and all that, I am getting a pension from the Provident Fund incidentally, that is 1,577 rupees. 1,577 rupees. I know it exactly because every first of the month it comes into my account promptly. I must thank the EPF authorities for that. And they gave an award the other day for the best managed institution in Provident Fund. And I was happy to go and receive the award which was reported here. We are happy that we are able to support our staff in all of these things. So what I did not get, I want our teachers and staff to get. This is the only claim I can make. But my 50 years of teaching is not a waste because of that. I am the happiest person on the face of the earth. God has blessed our children. We have no wants. We have everything. What more do you need? This is the gift of the teaching profession. And there was a report already about teachers who visited Japan. Now the 2 teachers who are visiting Singapore today. 4 of us went to Mauritius. Every year we would like a few of our teachers to go to other countries and learn. And the reason is this, that we strongly believe that the quality of your students, your children, the quality and the achievement of your student rests entirely on the faculty, on the ability or the capabilities of the teachers. So it is our duty to update our teachers and give them the best training that is possible. In the report it was quoted that Atish Shetty, who got the first rank in NEET PG, and we have several such students spread all over the world. And we want to recognize them. We have shown many of them in our alumni column in the website. And if you know of any of them, you are welcome to let us know, because it's very difficult to keep track of all the students and where they are and what they are doing. But we know for a fact that the students who go through our hands are sent out as confident people with not only abilities but also a moral conscience, and who will do the right thing at the right time when they go out from the institution. This we know from our old students who are always there to come back and tell us what they have gained from the institution. That is our motivation. And you parents, you have come in large numbers. I appreciate that. Even when your children are not performing on stage, you come and attend the parents meeting and the school day. Today also, I have seen that some of the parents who came a little late, they are sitting there out in the foyer. They did not get seats inside because we have only 1,230 seats. And I appreciate the large number of parents who came to attend this program. Whenever I invite a guest for the school day, I used to tell them, I used to assure them that you have a large audience and a listening audience. In most school days, you don't get a listening audience. So many parents are, many guests, when I contact them, unless they know about our school, they are reluctant to come for the school day because nobody listens to a school day speech. It's only a necessary evil part of it. But I used to I assured Sister Melissa also that you will have a large listening audience. But some guests are afraid of a listening audience. That's a different thing altogether. You know the reason. But you have been wonderful listening parents. I used to watch the video filming later of all the school days. Very rarely I see a parent on the mobile phone. In many places that is not the case. So we have our parents, and you have always stood by us. You have understood the spirit of the institution. You have encouraged us no end. And your children are not only a great challenge to us, they are a great pleasure and a great opportunity. I assure you that we shall leave no stone unturned to make their future bright to the extent that we are capable of. We wish you well. Thank you.
So, your words have made an indelible imprint on our minds. We thank you profusely for the beautiful message.
The essence of all beautiful art is gratitude. Here we have Advait Pai Paladka of class 2 to express words of gratitude.
A very good morning to all of you. Esteemed Director Professor Matthew C. Nanan, distinguished Chief Guest of the day, Sister Melissa, Managing Trustee of Priority One India, Dr. Roy Philip, beloved Deputy Director, Mrs. Lali A. Matthew, respected Principal, Dr. John Thomas, heads of sister institutions, members of faculty and staff, invited guests, parents, and dear friends. Gratitude brings joy and laughter into your life and into the lives of all those around you. On behalf of all, I, Advait Pai Paladka, consider it a great privilege to stand before you to propose the vote of thanks. No program of our school can be wholesome or complete without the presence and inspirational words of our Director Professor Matthew C. Nanan. Sir always emphasizes that we treat every individual with respect irrespective of their age or position. Sir, I take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude for presiding over the function. Thank you, sir. I would like to express my sincere thanks to our chief guest, Sister Melissa, for accepting our invitation and consenting to be the chief guest of this annual day celebration. We profoundly thank you, sister, for being with us today. Your presence and words doubled our joy. We do appreciate and value your valuable message. I request Amai S. of class 4 to present a memento to our esteemed chief guest as a token of our love and gratitude. Thank you, sister, and thank you, Amai. I convey my sincere gratitude to Dr. Roy Philip, Managing Trustee of Priority One India, for such gracious presence and unwavering support. Thank you, sir. Our Deputy Director, Mrs. Lali A. Matthew, has a special place in our hearts. Madam has been supporting and guiding us with her adorable smile and compassionate heart. Madam, your presence has added a special charm to the day's program. Thank you, Madam. I place on record our heartfelt gratitude to our beloved Principal, Dr. John Thomas, for being a catalyst who genuinely cares and refines the talents of young souls. Sir, you always inspire us to reach greater heights. Thank you, sir. I have great pleasure to convey my heartfelt thanks to the heads of our sister institutions and members of the school managing committee for having taken their time to be with us today and for gracing the occasion with their presence. A special word of thanks to our vice principals, Mrs. Julie Esther Lewis and Mr. Hari Krishna D, and all the head teachers for their remarkable support, guidance, and constant motivation. A wholehearted thanks to all of you. This school day has all positive vibrations because of the huge parental support we enjoy. Sincere words of gratitude to all the parents for being the key players in our success story. The wheels started rolling weeks before. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a wonderful group of faculty and staff who strive hard to guide us to make the celebration a resounding one. I thank you all for your hard work and devotion. Finally, I wish to thank all my friends for their valuable presence on this august occasion. Once again, I thank each and everyone present here. Thank you.
Thank you, Advait. Your sincere words of recognition and appreciation have reached all hearts.
We shall commence the entertainment program in a short while from now. You can expect an extravagant and complete entertaining time ahead. Children's performance shall definitely leave you mesmerized. So please keep the thunder of claps going for each and every item.
I request our Principal Dr. John Thomas to escort the chief guest and other dignitaries to their seats.
Over to Anora Fernandez and Sanskrit Hari Shetty of Class 4 for further proceedings.
Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I acknowledge my sincere thanks to Shlok Nayak and Anya Shetty for comparing the academic session.
And now, the stage is set for yet another extravaganza.
On this propitious occasion, I, Anora Fernandez,
And I, Sanskrit Harishidi of Class 4, are here to entertain you to a world full of fun and frolic.
known for their talents, humor, and diligence, little rockers have got the thumbs up from every nook and corner.
So, with your blessings and wishes, we, the budding artists of LRIS, are here to entertain you with songs, dances, skit, and much more. I can hear strands of some classical music which reminds me of our rich tradition of welcoming our guests.
Oh, I can see beautiful girls and handsome boys dressed in different hues, ready for a performance. Let's invite the students of classes 3 and 4 for giving a traditional welcome.
Me
चोरी चोरी हवा से है बंधी डोरी रे शर्म छोड़ी 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 लहरों की है भूले छोड़ी फैशन ही करनी रे झूमे गोरी चली कहाँ चोरी चोरी हवा से है बंधी डोरी रे
What an awesome welcome! Thank you, dear friends, for the genuine welcome. It has touched our hearts.
ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಡು ಜನಪದ ನೃತ್ಯಗಳ ತವರೂರು. ಯಕ್ಷಗಾನವನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದವರು ತಿಳಿದವರು ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಹೇಳಿ? ನಮ್ಮ ಜಾನಪದ ಹಾಡು ಕಿವಿಗೆ ಇಂಪು ಹಾಗೂ ನೃತ್ಯ ನೋಡುಗರ ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಹಬ್ಬ.
ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ 1ನೇ ಮತ್ತು 2ನೇ ತರಗತಿಯ ಪುಟಾಣಿಗಳು ಯಕ್ಷಗಾನ ಹಾಗೂ ಜನಪದ ನೃತ್ಯದ ಮೂಲಕ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನ ಸೂರ್ಯಗಳು ಬರುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ನೋಡಿ ಆನಂದಿಸಿರಿ.
ತಂದನಿ ತಾನು ತಾಯಿ ತಂದಾನು ಅಲೆ ಅಲೆಯೋ ತಂದನಿ. ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಸೊಗಸಾಗಿ ಮೂಡಿ ಬಂತಲ್ವಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಪುಟಾಣಿಗಳ ನೃತ್ಯ. ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಸುಂದರವಾದ ನೃತ್ಯದ ಮೂಲಕ ಮನೋರಂಜಿಸಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ತಂದಾನಿ ತಾನು ತಾಯಿ ತಂದಾನು ಅಲೆ ಅಲೆಯೋ.
Come out of this Sanskrit. Now let's check what else is there in our kitty.
It is nothing other than a song from our school's Boniam band.
Are you talking about the Rasputin song? Ra ra Rasputin.
Rasputin, Rasputin's the machine. It's just a shame how he carried on.
No, I won't tell you now.
Okay, you don't tell me. Let's lend our ears to our friends of classes 2 to 4. Brown girl in the ring, tra-la-la-la-la. There's a brown girl in the ring, tra-la-la-la-la. Brown girl in the ring, tra-la-la-la-la. She looks like a sugar in a plum. Show me emotion, tra-la-la-la. Come on, show me emotion, tra-la-la-la-la. Show me emotion, tra-la-la-la. She looks like a sugar in a plum. All that water and brine, but nowhere to wash my clothes. All that water and brine, but nowhere to wash my clothes. I remember one Saturday night, we had fried fish and Johnny cakes. I remember one Saturday night, we had fried fish and Johnny cakes. Bang, bang, bang. Brown girl in the ring, tra-la-la-la-la. There's a brown girl in the ring, tra-la-la-la-la. Brown girl in the ring, tra-la-la-la-la. She looks like a sugar in a plum. Show me emotion, tra-la-la-la-la. Come on, show me emotion, tra-la-la-la-la. Show me emotion, tra-la-la-la. She looks like a sugar in a plum. All that water and brine, but nowhere to wash my clothes. All that water and brine, but nowhere to wash my clothes. I remember one Saturday night, we had fried fish and Johnny cakes. I remember one Saturday night, we had fried fish and Johnny cakes. Bang, bang, bang. Brown girl in the ring, tra-la-la-la. There's a brown girl in the ring, tra-la-la-la-la. Brown girl in the ring, tra-la-la-la. She looks like a sugar in a plum. We are school friends, we are school friends. Apni hai dosti. We are school friends, we are school friends. Sachi hai dosti. We are school friends, we are school friends. Apni hai dosti. We are school friends, we are school friends. Sachi hai dosti. It was just melodious. Thank you, friends, for taking us back to a traditional Caribbean song of the 70s. Suryodev Nailo, Vailyadi Gandhari, Kitles Sobit, Ani Madhur आमची कोंकणी. ऐकूंक बरी जाता, ऐकूंक बरें जाता. सांगतले बरी संस्कृत. कशें जालें हांवें सिंग केलें? तुका खुशी जालें की?
तू खरोखर छान गातोस.
I know you might be wondering why we are singing this. Hold on for a second. Let's meander into the Konkan region to discover more.
Yes, so now welcome the students of classes 3 and 4 for the fusion. mind-blowing performance. I felt lost in the catchy melody. Elora, nikka namma naadu dorgottilla?
ದಾದ ಬಂದುಗೆನ್ನುವ ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ್ ನೋ ಡೌಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಡು ತುಳುನಾಡು.
Of course, we are very proud of our Nadu, Tulunadu.
It's a beautiful land of myriad culture, festivities, art and architecture. It is known for Yakshagana, Kambala, Hulivesha, beaches, architectural marvels and what not.
Yes, are absolutely right. Now, let's watch what the students of classes 1 and 2 have in store for us. अरे वाह, मस्त परलांडे निकलनालिके, a blend of cosmic and cheerful music. Thank you, friends.
Oh. Thank you, Sanskrit.
Not a big deal, Enora. Every small thing matters.
हाँ, ऐसे बड़े बड़े देशों में ऐसी छोटी छोटी बातें होती रहती है.
You are right, Enora. Together we grow. Now, let's watch a skit enacted by our friends of classes 3 and 4.
Hello. Hello? Yes, Amma. Yes, Amma. I'm on the way to college. Yes, Amma. Yes, Amma.
Hey, are you lying? You told me that we are going to watch a movie.
Yes, we are going to a movie. If I tell the truth, she will scold me.
Oh, okay. You're fooling your mother.
Yes, I'm very clever. Come on, let's go.
First you are fooling your amma. Now you are calling your amma.
Oh, what happened? Did you get hurt?
It seems like someone coming. Let us hide and watch what's happening.
Yes, let them come and fall and we will have fun.
Nowadays, we don't get place to play.
Where shall we play now?
ರಸ್ತೆ ಖಾಲಿ ಉಂಟಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡುವ.
ರಸ್ತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡುದ ಗಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತದಲ್ಲ.
Hey, don't worry now. There are no vehicles. We can play.
Okay. Let's play here and enjoy.
Yes. Let's play and enjoy.
First, I will bat. I will bowl.
We will beat. I will be the keeper.
Why did you hit me?
Sorry. Come, let's play.
Why are you laughing at me? Because I too fell down.
Don't tease me.
Who put this log here?
Oh, big dog.
I don't know.
I too don't know.
This is the negligence of our government.
I think this is the carelessness of contractor.
This is the mistake of municipality. Is our area under municipality? No, right? What shall we do now? मैं हूँ ना to solve this problem.
Oh,
good. How will you solve this problem? First, I will write to a minister. Then, he will write it to the department. Then, the department will write to the contractor. Then,
ಇದು ಆಗುವಂತ ಕತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮರ್ರೆ. ಹೌದೌದು ಇದು ಆಗೋಗುದಲ್ಲ. Then how to solve this problem?
to solve the problem, we must have a protest. Oh, protest! It's good. Then the government will take up this matter.
Okay. We will go on protest.
Let us have a protest. हम करेंगे हड़ताल. Stop the buses. Block the road.
Oh my God, there is a roadblock.
destruction. What are you going to gain from these actions?
We are expressing our protest against the irresponsibility of our government.
Do you think you are going to serve the purpose by destroying public property?
Government is not doing anything good for the people.
Do you think you'll get justice by doing this? Government doesn't have a hand in this. Government is doing a lot of good for the safety of its citizens. We are also a part of the government. Let's be responsible citizens. Let our hands be for government.
What shall we do now?
Stop this. Let's believe in deeds and not just in words.
Come on, friends. Let us remove this log from the road.
First, I will try and remove this log from the road.
Let me try. ಇದಾಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. Come on, we shall work together. Everyone's contribution is important, even if it is very small. ಇದಾಗುದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಕೈಲಾಗದು ಎಂದು ಕೈಗಟ್ಟಿ ಕುಳಿತರೆ ಆಗದು ಎಂದು ಕೈಗಟ್ಟಿ ಕುಳಿತರೆ ಸಾಗದು ಕೆಲಸವು ಮುಂದೆ ಮನಸೊಂದಿದ್ದರೆ ಮಾರ್ಗವು ಉಂಟು ಕೆಚ್ಚದೆ ಇರಬೇಕೆಂದೆಂದು ಆಗದು ಎಂದು ಕೈಲಾಗದು ಎಂದು ಕೈಗಟ್ಟಿ ಕುಳಿತರೆ ಸಾಗದು ಕೆಲಸವು ಮುಂದೆ
समाज की रक्षा देश की रक्षा
ಒಗ್ಗಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಲವಿದೆ. Every small thing matters. Yes, I too agree with this.
We shall create a difference.
Let us join our hands for the development of the nation.
Thank you, dear friends. It's an eye-opener for all of us who watched it. You showed us that it's the deeds that really matter and not the words. Oh, I want to tell you something. Is it a trick or treat? No trick or treat. Let's celebrate diversity. Is it so? Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, with a big round of applause, let's welcome the performers in their traditional attires.
जाओ जी हमारा दीद कराओ जी अरे क्यों तरसावे हो हमारा शकल दिखाओ जी हरी शरारत सब जानू मैं तोरी हर सले उन्हें बंगाली में कह लगे मर गुड़ा में जागी दो कड़ी चंदा में भारी चांदनी मन दामन में चांदनी मन दामन में बाती खुशी के झूम 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 ओ हमारे कीबड़ में जागी जोगड़ी दम थारी चांदनी मन दामन में बाती खुशी झूम 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 जाओ जी हमारे गीत कराओ जी तुम दर्शाओ हो हमारा सकल दिखाओ जी हर तरह सब जानू मैं चौधरी असले मन बंदा जी मैं कर दे हमारे में जागी जोगड़ी थारी चांदनी मन दामन में बाती खुशी
What a vibe! A captivating poetry of rapid moving footsteps. Thank you, friends, for that astounding performance.
We have come to the close of today's program. I hope that you have enjoyed all the performances and acts that my friends have meticulously planned.
We thank all of you for sparing your precious time to be a part of the school day program.
There will be a few announcements for the parents of the participant children soon after the national anthem.
May I request the gathering to rise for the national anthem.
It's me, Enora Fernandez.
Me, Anya Shetty.
Me, Samskrita Rishidi.
Me, Shlok Nayak.
Signing off. Thank you, Marina. Have a pleasant weekend.